Oh, brother, it looks like it's one of those days again.
Sleepy Joe. I told Obama that we were going to be talking about Persona 3 again today, and you know him the moment he hears that he does his whole stupid little routine or whatever. But what I didn't tell him was we are actually going to be talking about the answer and how dog water it is.
You know what, now that I recall it, every time Obama talks about P3, he never mentions a word of the answer in Persona 3 Fez.
Exactly, Sleepy Joe. All those pesky P3 fans will never mention the answer because they all know deep down that it was a hot piece of garbage.
Ain't no way I just heard what I thought I heard. You telling me on the day we finally give the GOAT Persona game respect it deserves? I hear you two mumbling about something being hot garbage. Do I really need to make this video to just remind you how peak this game is?
Funny, Obama, you're a real funny man, aren't you?
Sorry, Obama, it looks like you fell right into Donald's trap.
Goats don't get trapped, idiots.
Oh, please go ahead then, Obama. Please just tell us how goated and how peak Persona 3. The answer was please tell us all the juiciest details on how this was peak fiction.
What kind of BS setup is this?
No, this is not a setup. You came into here with your chest all out and preaching how Persona 3 is the GOAT. Well, go ahead, buddy. Explain how goated P3 the answer is, and I don't want to hear about anything that happened during the journey. Keep it only about the answer.
Yikes, he got you really backed into a corner now, Obama.
Pause, Sleepy Joe.
Don't tell him to pause because I need you to unpause and start explaining how the answer is peak Obama. You thought you were going to get away with not talking about it like it doesn't exist? Guess what, we got time today and we are full eyes and attention on the so-called GOAT now.
What do you want me to say, old man?
Man, Obama's is for real folding under the pressure right now.
Folding. You make me laugh? There is nothing wrong with the answer. The only huge flaw is the gameplay loop, but story-wise, and what we got I can live with. And it's okay too, because guess what, Donald, when the P3 remake comes out, all of this will be fixed. So I'm not worried at all.
The P3 remake isn't real, just cope already.
It is real, and the day it gets announced, I don't know what I would do. I know I would cry tears of joy for the rest of the week if I ever seen it get revealed.
Does everyone see how hard this man has been ducking the question? Proves my point that P3 fans know damn well that the answer was a steaming pile of hot garbage.
The moment I went down the stairs and realized they wanted me to complete all of these stupid doors, I uninstalled the game.
Like I said, I'm not going to sit here and be a hypocrite. I know quality when I see it, and the answer has quality to it. It's just, scattered around in there.
Scattered around? What the hell does that even mean?
I don't know either, Donald. Us P5 enjoyers all know peak from start to finish, even with our third semester as well. I don't know what you want to call that mess to try to pull off at the last minute with the answer. I understand they wanted to have the cast of P3 to fight each other, but really how it was executed was terrible. The only thing that was executed okay was Aegis switching to the MC role, but I missed Yuki too much to even care.
Yeah, you're not going to violate Aegis' name like that and think I'm just going to let it slide?
I don't care about Persona 3 Obama. Literally, maybe if they remake the game, but I seriously don't care for your boring game.
At least Obama's game has actual difficulty to it.
Tartarus is way cooler than Mementos too, by the way.
In design maybe, but in gameplay, heavens no. And for sure not in music. But Obama, we are just wasting time with you avoiding all the details about the answer. Do you want to explain the digression of Yukari's character and how a kid half her damn age is fucking smarter than her dumbass? I have never seen a character as an actual low so hard that even after she still tried to put her simping for Yuki over all the friends she made during that whole time, it's insane how pathetic she became. And then Mitsuru just backing her up on her stupidity. It's just so damn forced and eye-rolling and left me in disbelief that this character would actually do this.
That's what I call actually writing humans, because seriously, how much do you think someone can change in 1 year? Yeah, they can go to a journey of a lifetime in a year, but all of that is going to hit fast, and it's going to crash hard like it did with Yukari. Literally, Yuki had so many connections and links with Yukari, even down to family and living situation. I bet after a while she's seen how perfect my goat was.
You're acting like you can't say that for everyone living there at the dorm. All I see is Yukari got ruined because she wanted to ride Yuki meet one last time and was going to do anything to do so again, even if the world ends. Oh yeah, and can we talk about how forgettable Igai's so-called sister was in the answer?
Bro, what is up with you, Sleepy Joe? Are you beyond stupid? Her name is I. Just get the damn name correct.
Yukari wasn't the main reason that the answer was a flop to me, but more of that trash, boring gameplay. If you are used to the Persona gameplay, you are used to grinding through dungeons and whatsoever. But please tell me why the answer doesn't break up this grinding with anything. All the answer will give you is another 20 to 40 hours of straight dungeon grinding, no stop literally, and the only breaks you might get is a 15-second cutscene on one of the members' backstory, or more like a slice of their past before the events of P3. It really just comes off as fan service.
Not gonna lie. Seeing Fuka and C's just grind for 40 hours over and over and over just to see a black figure that the player can pretty much identify who it is on the first glimpse wasn't really my cup of tea. Like, reward the player for doing another 100 plus floors of Tartarus grinding, because I don't know why the hell these devs for the answer thought people loved exploring Tartarus like it was so good to just stand on its own.
It seems Obama is finally admitting how mid the answer really was.
Not even. Literally, the only problem is the stupid gameplay loop that is such a damn pain to get through just to get to the climax. I literally cried when I had to beat up my dog Konamaru, like, why would they make us do that for? I was so pissed. And the moment we got to see what actually happened to Yuki at the end of the journey had me memorized to my core. I still have the moment glued in my brain from when that happened. I never had more goosebumps in my life.
What gave me goosebumps was seeing how damn trash that final boss was for the answer. How the hell do you go from such a peak final boss fight in Nyx to such a downgrade in a final boss in the answer? Literally, it can't even compare how big of a downgrade it is. How the hell do you let P5 strikers have a final boss fight that is 10 times better than your mainline game boss fight Obama?
You're acting like P5 strikers is chicken feed or mid or something? P5 strikers is peak as well?
But that damn final boss for the answer isn't. It's literally like I'm fighting some washed up, cracked head version of Nyx. It's just pathetic how uninteresting and uncool that final fight in the answer is.
Say what you want, but seeing the dorm shutting down and the cast moving forward with their lives has my heart tingle and my eyes water every time. Seeing Eigeist really becoming a human and Yukari even finally able to move past the death of Yuki was beautiful. I would love to see something from another spin-off game or maybe a Persona 3 Strikers. Because a lot of people are interested to see how Elizabeth is doing in her progress to try to save Yuki. And I know if Yukari found out, there might be a way to save him. I know she would help. Please, Atlas, I would give you my entire bank account for a Persona 3 Strikers type of game.
No, Atlas. Please make a Persona 4 Golden Strikers type of game. That would be way better than Persona 3. Like, how would you even do a Strikers game for P3? Everyone is like 30 now, Obama.
It's called Pick It Up right after the events of P4 Ultimax. And have the older versions of the characters because the audience for P3 is way older now as well. And they would love if you aged their beloved character as well. Trust me. But I think we are done here with this video since we are wishing for more Striker-type games.
Glad you two are recognizing how goated Persona 5 Strikers is. It's actually so beautiful to see.
Yeah, whatever. My final review for Persona 3, the answer will be it's mid. And I advise people to never touch and just play the journey because the grinding is not worth the time of the 2-second cutscenes you get. You literally get no story progression for like 30 straight hours. Persona 3, the answer is a 4 out of 10 for me. Wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Not even my dog.
I'm not rating this because I didn't even give it a chance to even finish it.
I will be objective and give it a 7 out of 10. No, Yuki and just Persona grinding there really isn't much to say about what we got in the answer. Everything just feels rushed when you look back at what they gave us for the answer. I mean, like, I like the idea of C's fighting each other, but again, everything just feels forced and not 100% genuine. And let me give these final seconds to appreciate Midas, because nobody ever talks about her.
All right, I'm done. Turn this damn thing off. Like, what the actual fuck, Obama? Are you really talking about Metis right now? Who the hell even cares to even try to remember that flop of a character? Just stop. It's time to pack it up and go home.
Joe, end the video because I'm seriously about to smack the taste out of Donald's mouth right now.
Whoa, 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 relax, man. All right, everyone, before this place gets turned into Monday Night Raw, I gotta say, I hope you all enjoyed. If you haven't watched any of our recent videos, go check them out. You might stumble upon something you might like very much. This is Big Biden, and we are all signing out. Good night, everyone.
Make sure you're subscribed to Depressed X Luffy's YouTube channel and also follow him on Twitter.
Funny how you're stealing my goated lines?
I swear, why do I have to work with such an idiot?
I'm a genius and a Harvard graduate, so thank you very much.
Can't take it no more. I'm going crazy. Is this a game or is it love? Please tell me, baby. I want you with me.